Yeah, so what's everyone? Not just average Joe. So another vlog-like video. So it's my birthday soon, and we had an early birthday celebration with my family. And my dad, I had dance practice. So my dad, right before I went to practice. He was telling us the story of how he met our mother because we actually didn't know. Actually, I encourage you to ask your parents how they met because it's a well, I know it depends on how close you are with your parents, and like there's still divorces and stuff. But it's still interesting. Like you just ask. Even it may be awkward, you can even ask them like why they got how they met in the first place, whatever. It's really interesting. So I mentioned that I had I put an abridged version, and one of those during the talk I was being a little bit sassy, a little bit. So my dad had said that he wrote poems for my mom, uh, and my mom found it sweet, right? So he said that it's like, I used to write poems for your mom, and then I was like, oh, that's where I get it, right? And then my youngest sister goes, yeah, yeah, but when are you gonna be successful? And then my whole family was just like, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So my whole family burnt, like I get burned pretty badly, and my whole family's just like, oh, yeah. It's actually like that reaction, except not as much people. Like I had seven siblings, so we're a family of 10. There's currently nine people. My one of my sisters moved out, and I got I didn't even hear the initial whatever. Like everyone was just like, "Oh," but I actually didn't hear her, so I was like, "Oh, what did she say?" And then as soon as I heard what she said, I was just like, because if you don't know anything about me, I have tried. I've been friend zoned like a few times. I'm still friends with those girls, by the way. Like, whatever. I don't care. Um, I could make a totally different concept of how I handle the friend zone. Anyways, so I get friend zoned, and I have not been successful. So I'm still single, sadly. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. There's nothing wrong with being single, by the way. Just so you know. Uh, it shouldn't be a big deal. But I get lonely every now and then. Even if I have a lot of siblings, it would be nice to have a girlfriend, I guess. I mean, it's just in my best interest. I don't really want to say, like, I don't want to sound too desperate. I'm trying, but it's not like I'm trying. I'm okay being single, but if I see a woman that's particularly attractive or like particularly, I guess, intriguing would be the word. I'll go for it. I'll go for it. Why not? Give it a chance. If she says no, she says no, which is what happens thus far. I'm like 0 for 14. If I was a basketball player, I would probably be benched for the rest of my life. No one would trust me with bat. No one would try to get me to go and bat. 0 for 14 is pretty bad. I'm just getting a headache and a nosebleed thinking. Okay, you know what? That's irrelevant. So same day after my sister burns me, I go to practice, come back, and we had a birthday celebration for me. And then my aunt. Okay, this is I actually I kind of walked into both of them, but the second one I really walked into. So my aunt is just like saying, "Do you have any girls that like you?" Right? And I was just like, "Oh," I was trying to be those overconfident guys. I was just like, "Oh, all the girls like me," and then to which she says, "Yeah, but how many actually like you? You're single." And it was just. Uh, uh, so I got flamed a second time today, and not proud of it, but oh man, I stopped after that. Like there was nothing to say. There was nothing to say. I got wrecked. I got destroyed. Yeah, I got buck teeth. So yeah, I got destroyed. I got wrecked by my aunt and my sister in the same day, and it was like it wasn't even like kind of like a teasing or whatever, they actually owned me pretty bad. I did walk into it. Like, this is my bad. Ugh. Ugh. But I love them anyway. You take these. You should be. As a person who's like kind of into comedy, kind of. I'll make jokes and I'll tease a little, but you got to be able to take it as well. So, uh, I can't tell you the amount of times I've been roasted by my aunts. Though my aunts roast me really hard, and it's almost every single family gathering, which is a lot because we're Filipino. I got roasted, like I got flamed really really hard. Oh, uh, I want to say that I'm tough, but thinking back, I am actually like a little sad. Like it does affect me a little, but all right, you gotta take it. You gotta take it. It's part of life. All right, thank you for watching. Later days.